Hello. Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, Peter Jim. Hello, Techno Jock. Pardon. Sorry about that. Let me clear my throat. Just got up, finished breakfasting, sent the partner off to the works. Had an interesting kitty-filled conversation this morning. Alright, let's get rolling. Oh, T-board. Right. Knew if I got something. Oh, that crashed everything forever. Okay. That's cool, too. I also stream Tuesday evenings. Well, my time kind of evenings. Let's try this again. Yeah, Peter Jim, I'm still trying to decide if I should leave it completely uncut like that or edit it in some way. But I'm just not sure how to make a good edit out of a 4-hour stream. Let's try this again. Excuse the air conditioner behind me. I have no patience for not having it today. There, widget cleared. Yeah, at the same time, though, I'm worried about my overall stats with it, but I'm probably just, you know, overanalyzing, because it is what I do kind of deal. Okay, so I needed... Oh, one of you, actually. I think I was... Pardon me. I think as long as I was at it, I was going to make an iron binding. Do I have any more iron ore? Nope, that was... Oh yeah, plenty more iron ore. Good. Let's get rolling, rolling, rolling. I feel like a moron some mornings. I'm such a dork. But it amuses me. Okay. What time we got? Running Red will definitely end up being a Let's Play. I really enjoyed that game. I want to do... Well, that mod pack. I want to do more of it. And I've actually got a pretty fun plan for it that I think you guys will like. No, bad. 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 Ah, crud. I'm gonna die. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. I live! For now. Alrighty. What would I do with the 30-minute segments, though, Techno Jock? Release it over, you know, 8 days? I don't know. It's a situation that needs further thought. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Get some basic... What did you do to my hopper recipe? You jerk. I gotta meet this wild guy and shake his hand or something. It's a euphemism for things. No spice of life in the ultra hard survival mod pack. It was hard enough without it. That's all I can assume. Yeah, food's easy, but that's all. The danger here is the fact that I'm not regenning health. And I won't regen health. I could. Don't think I will, though. I want obsidian. Is there... I doubt there's an easy way to make it, but... Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, good. I can dump lava and water in there to get molten obsidian. A bit, yes. Hello, Slipper. Yes, I do enjoy this sort of mod pack. Okay. I need to finish off this iron pickaxe. You can't, as far as I know... Nope. Tink tips. Kind of want that. As far as I know, you can't actually change out parts without the other one. So maybe I actually go through and make the full thing out of iron. That sounds like fun to me. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, fine. You don't want to work that way. Fine. Whatever. Never liked you anyway. Hello, Notched Pick. Cases, sleep is important. See, I could easily just use what I have already. And I'd have an iron pick. But its durability will be a lot less than if I use an iron tool rod. I could get a better material for it. I just don't remember the default materials. I've been using the tooltips for so long. Yeah. Alumite wouldn't be super difficult to create, but it wouldn't be much of a better handle modifier. Could go hunt some slimes. Hello, Lewis King. Urban Warrior, this is not Blood and Bones, this is Ultra Hard Survival. Yeah, I will have to go hunt some slimes eventually, but I want, like, actual armor and some healing before I do that. Then bronze and steel have the exact same handle multiplier, so there's no point in going over iron. Yep. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. There. Yay. I need an I'm gonna die chest. Hello, Lewis King. Alright, let's get the tin made. Right. Forgot a step. Hello, people in the mumble. Way of flowing time. Hello. Life is good. Way I'm not doing... Oh, hello.
Sorry.
That's okay. Way I'm not doing the thing today. I can't repair in inventory without iguana tweaks either. Blast. Going well, Disjunction. How are you? Hello, Spalm LOL. If you start spamming my stream, you will not be happy with the results. I am Peter Jim. I'm working on my schedule and getting back on track with things. And the stuffs. You actually can be trashed as well. You and you. All of you need to die. No, that would be blood from me dying horribly. Ooh. Do. There we go. Gonna cheese the system there. Yes, Peter 1 Jim, it does. Duopolis, I'm fine. Yes, they do, Cases. It's a small bit of friendliness from Wild. And you actually get 4 planks out of wood. I was surprised as any of you. Alright, food things. I have not the shovels. Thank you for the follow, Hunger Boy. I appreciate that. It definitely is not banana cream pie, and in fact we've made this even easier by taking out the gas mods, because it's a, you know, server. It does not have iguana tweaks. I feel that's a bit of a lost opportunity, but some people feel that iguana tweaks actually makes Tinker's Construct easier. So, I feel Crash Landing is a lot more, or a lot less difficult than Blood and Bones, if only because Crash Landing is predictable. Also, I can't talk today. This is no different than most days, but it's especially pronounced today. Right, shovels. I know what I'm doing. That is a lie. Yay, code time. You know what? I don't actually have the things I need to make a proper shovel yet, so... Wow. You know you're in a bad spot of needing coffee when you forget how to craft a shovel. Welcome back, GFG. I am fantastic. How are you, Saf?
I'm good.
Cases, I just put out a video about tackling the city this morning. Your first time there, you really just want to grab what you need and go.
Where did that guy come from?
Behind?
No. I'm hollowing out a room. He might not have come from behind, I don't think.
Ghost spiders can walk through walls. Yeah, they're like that.
Okay, that's just rude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Way, whoever told you you don't code enough is wrong and does not know you. You may ask all the questions you like, Captain Water125, but that does not mean I will answer them. Also, don't ask personal questions. That's against Twitch TOS. You could find your account mysteriously banned from all channels forever. And then we would all be sad. Oop. We're actually going to build a little settlement, Captain. Ah. They are quite nearby, actually. Just around the corner, as it were. But we all have a bit of our own space. Hehehe, that looks awesome, Way. What'd you say, Monday before we get to play with those? Or at least before beta users get to play with those? You know what? We're just gonna take this with us. Fill her up down there. Geronimo! That was dumb. There's a heart I will never get back. Duopolis, eventually. Right now, my hands are kind of full with Crash Landing and Running Red. I can't play all of the mod packs all at the same time. What? I was holding shift. Well, that's a pro derp tap moment there. So it cost me either gold or lapis to heal, huh? One of the two?
Lapis, I think.
Well, I mean,
Wait.
I couldn't do it with either. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, where did you guys come from? No. So much badness. There's a skeleton spawner near me, isn't there? Alright, those two are going to fight, which is good for me. All of my swords are down there. That's okay. Stone Axe Zergrush, go.
While searching for lag last night, I found all kinds of nasty things I just don't want to go anywhere near.
Yep.
There was one cave that had one of those spawners that shoots arrows, and there was
Oh
like two
my.
of them.
That is a mess down here. Ow. Brutish zombies hit hard. Crud. No, 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 no. There we go. Hello, Midam. No, 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 no. Crud. What are you? Actually, Drowning Creeper, my savior. I'm gonna run back upstairs now. Ow, ow, ow. That was so much bad. Oh hey, found more lava. Patreon charges at the end of the month, Peter Jim. You will be able to join in September on the 8th. If you donate at the end of August. And I will have a YouTube video out detailing how that works sometime soon. Yes, but I don't think bleeding all over everything is a statement, GFG. Or if it is, it's not a statement I want to be making. Ooh, diamond. However, I also hear chests being opened. That's disturbing. Essence ore is from magical crops. Way, wrong mod pack. That's running red. I don't know if I should grab that one diamond or wait until I have enough lapis to get fortune. Between Tico and Prayer, the lapis is at a pretty significant premium in this pack. It's a fun change from the norm.
So, how on earth do you do the Stormcraft research now? I've got no idea.
You're gonna have to look up some tutorials on that. It's not that super complicated. Or, you know, read the book. The book does teach you.
Oh, it does? Oh, okay.
Yep, that's the great thing about Thaumcraft. While the update cycle is slightly slower than some mods, you almost always adds new content every update, and it's always explained in the book. All of the mechanics are always explained, where you can find them in-game. It's one of my favorite things about the mod. But yes, as Wei says, scan all of the things. It's pretty much the good start to that. Happy birthday, Notch Pick. I hope the GCSE results are, you know, a good birthday present. Indeed, Belgabor, I have. I have died some of the times. Not all of the times yet. But there's plenty of stream left. What time we got? Almost evening. Alright, so I don't know why things got so dangerous down there, but I definitely want to be a little better equipped next time I go down. But before I do that, I kind of want more HPs than I have. Unfortunately, I have no lapis, which is really the easy healing.
That could be nice.
Any way I look at it, I'm in trouble. Ah, okay, so there's actually a reason to grow barley. You can't make wheat flour in this pack. Oh well. Welcome back. Healing is turned off. You cannot natural heal in this pack. Essence dust you can't do much with. You need the weak infusion stone before you can do much more than create infused coal. But I think infused coal process is 32. So you can greatly extend your fuel. So fuel's no longer an issue, at least. That's something. So these will now process a half stack each, which I'm kind of happy about. Don't mind me, I'm going to sort my inventory and bleed all over the place. Also add these to the wall of shame. I only have one Saf head on my wall of shame, which is sad. I should go get more of those.
I have a few over here.
Regen potions work, Poke, but I have to go to the Nether for that. I don't exactly have a good way to get Obsidian yet. Weak Essence might come. You know what? Let me double check the configs to see what the chance of getting Weak Essence is. Because it's not a guarantee that it's even active. There's a 1% chance of getting a second seed drop. Actually, second seed drop is completely disabled. Thank you for the follow, Karma Train. I appreciate it. Essence ore generates both Nether and Overworld. Basically, if you want essence, you're better off farming it from ore than growing it, but... Okay, so magic essence can come from magical crops. Fantastic. Ah, that's lame. Planter Harvester from Mine Factory Reloaded is disabled. Guess I'll have to use golems or something. Uh-oh. Yeah, golems are enabled. So is the Lamp of Growth boost. Awesome. So that's not so bad. So I might be able to get weak essence. I don't know. The configs weren't telling me in that kind of detail. Lamp of Growth is support is enabled. Have you seen what it takes to get into blood magic in this pack, Way of Flowing Time? I'm not getting there anytime soon. Tell you that much. To give you an idea. Yeah. Blood magic is the end of the magical tech tree in this pack. It's actually a pretty fantastic way of doing it. I'm not unhappy that it exists, but bleh. It's a pretty well put together consolidated magic tech tree, actually. Wild did a good job with that. Yes, more simpler.
Wait, Like, are all of the extra utilities engines disabled? That's what it looks like.
All of the generators? Yeah. You can't you can use the nope, you can't. I thought you might be able to use the high temperature furnace generator. But yes, all of the generators from extra utilities are disabled in this pack. They were considered too OP.
So where'd you get the starting power from?
Dynamos?
No, they don't require Invar and Electrum.
Yeah. Dynamos.
You'd need power to...
No, you don't.
Explain, please.
Make dust. Combine dust into, you know, alloy dust. Oh wait, maybe you can't make dust.
Yeah, Cases just got it. Cases just got it. Smeltery.
Yeah, that works too. Does anyone know what the pain enchant does? I'm not familiar with it.
I don't, and I'm running from bad guys.
That is
I'm
good.
at your place.
Run from the bad guys. My place is closed. However, on this north-southeast side, you just ran by the door.
Yep, I'm still trying to run because they're following me.
Ow. Yeah, they came inside.
Oops, sorry.
It's alright. I tried to help, and I lost half of my health because of it. One stab from a centaur while I was wearing my leather armor was half of my HPs.
Well, I came bearing gifts.
Oh. Well, thank you. Awesome. Healing. I love how you kind of, like, sprayed it out there. Feel free to take a blueberry bush back with you. Start your own farm.
We have some, but thank you.
No, no, bad hungry zombie. I'm gonna die. Not in this pack, Belgabor.
Purple, is that screaming noise coming from your base, or is that screaming noise coming from over here?
I don't hear any screaming. I hear a zombie dying a lot.
Well, I'm gonna get out of here then.
Aluminium has the same density per chunk as diamond and can spawn anywhere from Y0 to Y64, whereas diamond has a much more limited spawn area. Oh no! How did you get inside? You should not exist. Why do you even exist? Alright, you know what? Ah! What? How did that... Seriously paranoid now. What's going on? Why are there zombies in my house? Wait a second. Why? Oh, that. You need a large plate to make a frickin' iron chest plate. Actually, that sounds fantastic, Way. I'd use that ritual. Alright, so for healing, lapis requires hang on, it's probably be easier just to look them up this way. An ink sac, 2 lapis, and a paper. I need to go find some sugar before I can heal myself. Should have had him deliver that as well. Don't do it now, though. It's almost nighttime.
Yeah, if it's not midday, I don't think it. I think it regen for 1 second, so it doesn't actually regen any hearts.
What?
If you don't do it at midday.
Oh. Note to self. Even the regen is kind of not friendly.
Yeah, it's a horrible pack. I hate you.
You're still playing it. You can't hate it that much.
No, it hates me. I don't hate it.
Ah, I see. That makes a certain level of sense, I suppose. Having a way to have dark areas that do not spawn anything would also be fantastic way. I'm glad you're adding that. It's something that I've wanted a lot in Minecraft, and it would have been sad that there are no mods for. Pokemon Master, the paper that can regen is intentional, since it requires you to get ink sacs, lapis, and paper going. That's the balance point. You have to use prayers to regen. Yes, Poke, but it's I like having more than one direction for that. Magnum Torch is okay, but it requires vanilla alchemy, brewing, which is no fun for me. It's like, oh, I'm going to do all of this extra stuff and hunt down a freaking ghast for it. I don't like ghast tears. Of course, now that I've said that, Way will somehow include a ghast tier in the other deal. Belgabor, remember that this pack is intended to be played in hardcore mode, and we're just playing it for giggles on the server. Also, we made it easier. Like, this is really a for lols pack while we wait for a stable 1.7.10.
Yeah, you picked a great for the lols pack.
I'm laughing. How about you?
Me too.
I'm laughing, but I don't think it's in a good way.
Yes. Yes. In that case, you're doing fine. Pokemon Master Wild. Sir Wild, I believe. Relatively popular streamer, I believe.
He is.
Yes, notched pick. I have a spot all picked out. What? No! Oh, no. No, 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 no. Right, drowned creepers create silverfish veins. Ah. All of my hate. Down I go. GG. Or not. Somehow I still live.
See, I told you that tree farm would work there at Christmas.
Yeah, I like it. I don't have to go outside.
So we are now all avoiding the outside as much as possible. Just
Yes.
like real life.
Yes to both.
Well, nothing is as bad as Jaded's hellfish. I can... Oh, no! I can hear a lot of monsters nearby. I'm not entirely certain where they are, though. That's not good. Hello, Capolek. Thank you for the follow. I am a monkey. Thank you for the follow. Nukes might have caused the hellfish.
Hey, Seth, have you come across any ferrets yet?
Any what?
Ferrets.
No.
You're back.
Alright, I know you guys are playing, but I need my mods to mod chat. I can't be policing it myself.
Oh, what did I miss?
Oh, just profanity.
Sorry.
No worries. Thank you, Maddie. Yeah, we're gonna go this way.
Anyway, have you come across any ferrets yet, Seth?
I should actually get into making a Tinker's Bow for the first time ever in this pack. Probably do me some good. But for now, I have a regular bow, which I hope will help me survive. And I have none of the strength. Bullocks. I have some cotton, though. I'm going to need a lot more cotton than that. I am short 1 cotton for making a bow. That is sad. Okay, it is nighttime. I am not going outside. Pokemon Master 12646 played on default settings, and it is even harder. Notched pick, the voices you hear are Xmas Het and Saffram, 2 of my moderators. I disagree with that assessment, Notchpick. Yeah. Bone bow? You mean the one from Thaumcraft? Bow of Bone? I'm not getting into Thaumcraft anytime soon. Hello, Darkfeel. How you doing? Alright, I know there's a spider out there. I opened my wall and there was a saffron head. It was a little disturbing, gonna be honest.
You said you needed another one, so I left it there.
Uh-oh, lag. So we're just gonna wait for morning and hide until then. Here, let's play with the Smeltery. That doesn't try to kill me every time I use it. In the next update, Smelteries kill you. And it will be all my fault. Hello, Ted Meza. Doing great yourself? Alright, got some gold. Thermometer doesn't require anything special. Yay! Do I have any shards yet? No. Alright, I need to find some Thaumcraft shards. Before that, I really need to get this bow made. Thermal expansion has different recipes than normal. Darkfeel, I am capable-ish. I still need to get sugar, so no, technically I'm not. However, it's a... What the hell are you? A werecat? Ugh. Frickin' Gaia... Dremor... Okay. I died and it instantly despawned because it was too far from any living players. Get bang, show yours. Give me money and I'll buy a webcam and a nice setup for it. Otherwise, no, shove off. You know, my patience for being polite to people has been significantly dropping this month. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a bigger head wall, Belgabor.
I've got 10 heads. They're all my own.
Giant zombie takes out the fin. What is that? That's a saffron. He brought me sugar cane. Thank you.
Welcome.
Alright, where'd my bucket at?
To be fair, I did sort of steal some sugarcane that was very near to your home.
Ah.
Then I guess I was returning it.
Yay. And then I commence into what seems to take up most of my time when I'm playing Minecraft, landscaping. I'm either mining or landscaping, and then occasionally I build something cool in between. Couldn't even begin to tell you, Pokemon. I am so not a tech support stream. No! Why are there so many? Yeah, Peter Holland's Baba Yato is amazing. I'm glad to see that I'm not the only one that just got assaulted by a pack of ninja centaurs. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that happen, Seth.
Okay, I'm about to have a lot of heads.
Time for the death train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap, there's like 10 of them.
All yours. I already dealt with my 4.
You know, I'm coming to you.
The latest one, Pokemon Master. 3 point something. Something.
Version 3.02, I think.
What Xmas said. Alright. Do I cook that? I just eat it straight. Okay. Why not? Alright. I think I'm in a not terrible spot as far as health and armor and such go. I'm going to head back down into the mine and regret this terribly, but I'm going to head down. I think witchery is not in this pack. No. I do want to play a pack with witchery.
Hey, Christmas hat. Look out our front door.
I'm not sure I want to.
Hello, Gorkim. Belgabor, no, I have not the fun by certain values of fun monsters in Grimoire of Gaia 2 yet. Certain I will, though. I'm certain I will. Alright, let's see if I can get some actual mining done for even 20 minutes without dying. Just that long, that's all. I successfully broke one block without dying. This is a recent record. In today's stream, we learned that Purple Mentat is actually terrible at Minecraft. See? See? What the crap is that? A mimic? No. Not cool. I shot the splitting creeper, so it's split. I'm like forever away from it. Yeah, well, if it could drop any cool stuff, it can't anymore because it's dead. All of the stuff got blown up. I have nothing but regrets. Alright, if I break that block, I opened the floodgates. I thought that was cobblestone I put down. Ah, crud. And lag. What is this lag? It's like world saving or something.
What are you doing, Saffron?
Alright, somehow... Oh, they were they dropping down from up there? Were they spawning up in the air? How was I getting so many monsters? Like, everything appears fairly well lit, but that was a ton of monsters just showed up, like, through this wall. You are the only one, Gideon Seymour, that loves silverfish. The only one. By the way, folks, well, assuming that this is the same Gideon Seymour, that is the creator of the Running Red mod pack that I was playing 2 days ago on the stream, and we'll be doing a Let's Play of in the near future. No? Ah ha 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 ha. Are they yep, they are dropping down from up above. Fuck. All right then. Oh no. No. Bad. Screw you, zombie awareness. Weird that we're getting these entity-related lag spikes, though. I wonder if that's zombie awareness at work. We managed to get rid of the general block lag by disabling special AI. Good morning, folks. Apologies, I'm trying to recover all of my stuff before it despawns on me. Oh, hell no.
Look what I just got stuff.
Nice.
Oh, hey, I got a potato from a zombie.
You see its name?
Oh, no.
What's that?
He made a hammer called the Candy Cane.
Oh. Yeah.
Alright. That should keep me safe for the time being. Should in giant quotation marks. Heavy emphasis on the I'm probably still screwed. See? Oh, nope, nope, okay. Ted Mesa, I am not using a special texture pack. Notched pick, yes, I need to do something like that.
Why did you fall in there?
I did not know it was still there, if I'm honest.
He wanted to hug the zombie. He has successfully hugged the zombie. The zombie hugged back harder.
I very successfully hugged the zombie. Oh wow, I actually got in.
And then you dropped back down. You having fun?
Can you kill them, please?
No?
Please kill them.
No.
Oh.
I'm laughing my butt off over here.
Well, he killed them. You were just kind of in between him and them.
No, he still hasn't even killed them all.
I'm trying to, but somebody keeps getting in front of me.
So, how's it going, guys?
Pretty good, you know? Pretty
Death.
good. I killed them all. Okay, that was stressful.
Notched pick in this pack, that would be stone. Come on, fire zombie. I want your drops. I don't know what they are, but I bet they're fun. Anytime now. You can do it. I believe in you. Get out of the lava. Fine. It was just some rotten flesh anyway. Boring. Same server, Red is dead. We were going to, you know, build a little community of bases near each other and kind of work together a bit. Then we started running into the difficulties in this pack.
Wait, I wasn't informed of this. We are.
That was, I thought, the plan of all of us settling within, you know, 50 blocks of each other.
Yep.
Okay, I just thought that was coincidence.
Alright, Alright, time to make barrels for heads.
Yeah. I want to go up there. Oh. The heck? Anyway. We're just gonna put that right there for right now. Seems best. Crash landing went out a little while ago, actually. Kihira? Tails? I don't know what you're talking about, Belgabor. See you later, GFG. Thanks for joining me. So am I, Gideon. So am I. Oh. This mod should be in my mod pack.
I just got 6 aluminium. How?
Yeah, I'd like to know that myself.
Well, I can make a watering can now.
Red is dead. Why does it have to have a purpose other than cosmetic? Rapazoid, this is 1.6. You can download the mod pack from... boop, boop. There you go. Too much junk in my inventory. Not enough space for useful things. You know what? We're going to make a run back upstairs. You know, double what? It is 9:16. I've been at this for a bit over an hour, and my coffee is empty. So I'm going to go make myself some more coffee. Oh, look. That annoying spammer lives up to his name. Yeah, honestly, Strumop, I've been pretty down lately, forgetting to take my antidepressants, which is, you know, not good for the talking. That annoying spammer and Nightbot are having a bit of a battle. It's kind of entertaining me. Ted Meza, personal questions are against the Twitch terms of service, so be careful with those. You can get reported and banned. However, I don't mind sharing that I am from Central New York. Well, actually, Eastern? Albany. In the state of New York. More lead. Alright. Thank you, Casus. I'm going to make... Yes, Jade Ladder. Ladder plus trapdoor equals fun. And then... my entrance to my mine is going to change. Oh, I was just warning you for your own personal benefit. You could, in fact, get banned by people for... well, actually banned by the Twitch admins for asking personal questions. Something to be aware of. There. Love these jaded ladders. Yes, Ted Meza. Skullface, I definitely do not live on a short island, or a long island for that matter. Okay, I'm gonna go make more coffee. Going to log while that happens so I don't accidentally die while I'm AFK. I shall be back in between 5 and 10 minutes. See you soon, folks.
Okay, I've just got to go for a second. Be right back. Is the steam dynamo the one that runs off of coal?
Yes. And water, though.
Okay, we'll probably have to do the water manually then, because the accuracy accumulator requires a machine frame, which requires alumite.
Okay, so I said 5, I meant 10, because coffee and real life. Alright, let's get back into it.
I see what people meant when they said you were much more, what's the word? Dynamic.
Awake?
Weak and dynamic, yeah.
More awake than you, it sounds like.
Oh, I'm awake. I can be more cheery if you want.
I'm awake, I promise. Sorry, I'm a bad person today. Actually, that's more of an everyday sort of situation. Gideon, I was reading over your ore creation station growth, and yeah, my next plan with that is definitely upgrade with smooth stone on the bottom. Oh wow, gained a couple of followers while I was gone. Thank you for following Chaotic Order and Sturo Gaming. Always appreciate the support, folks. More followers equals more close to getting partnered. Though, interestingly, I was recently granted access to the fan funding beta on that other site that I do content on, YouTube.
Nice.
So now people can tip me directly from the YouTube videos. And that's starting to show up today on my videos. Which I think is pretty fun. Getting to be part of something as they figure out how to make it work. It's actually a pretty fantastic system for the creators. They take basically a transaction fee and nothing else. It's really well done. And their transaction fee is fairly low. They're probably handling all of the credit card payments themselves, but it is just as low as Stripe would be. Strumop, that depends entirely on what part of New York you go to. If you're talking the city, it's a very different culture than up here in Albany. Yes, Gideon, that is definitely part of the plan next time. Ooh, more diamond. Oh hey, emerald. I'm actually getting kind of lucky on the resources down here today. I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. Now everything will disappear in a sea of regret. See you later, Red is dead. Be well.
Okay, my smeltery just did some weird things. Just lost, that is weird.
Beta tester, that's interesting. So if I go to the Nether, I can regen health while I'm there. Oh, you know what, though? Originally, this pack, I believe, came with... Saf, did this pack come default with Environmine, air quality, and sanity effects enabled?
No, it did not.
Okay, so that's me imagining things. Poke, learn, Pokemon Master, learn to pace spin. I didn't see if Strumop replied about where he's going in New York. It's a big state. Wow, more diamond. So yes, I would definitely say that aluminium is more rare than diamond in this pack. As I don't even have fortune and I've already found 9 diamonds. And my first bits of lapis that I find myself. How many people do we have anyway? 78. Nice. Hello, Jamex. How you doing? Ted Mesa, I've not really traveled much. I've been away for a couple of weekends, but I wouldn't really call all of them holidays. I mean, I took a trip to New Jersey, but no one calls Jersey a holiday. There are multiple universities in New York. I would say if you're looking for a, more multicultural friendly place, you're going to want to visit New York City. But if you're willing to go, well, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for, really, Stream Up. Also, Pokemon Master, check your perm gen. That's a serious issue these days. Java 7 defaults to 125 or 128, and that's not enough for modern mod packs. There are a bunch of mice? Oh, no, those are leaves blowing around underground. That's a little weird. But there's aluminium over there. Best place I've been in, well, that's the thing, is, like, New York City's good. It's fun. There's a lot of people there. If you like lots of people, that's where you want to be. If you want the feel of a lot of people in terms of, like, what services and activities are available, without the massive crush and, like, relentless attempts at anonymity that never really work, then you want something like Rochester or Buffalo or Albany. If you want something that's more sedate, then you're going to want to go towards one of the smaller cities, like Syracuse, Binghamton, heck, even Cortland fits the bill. And all of them have their own universities, either state level or larger. Yes, it does, Gideon. Yes, it does. See you later, not pick. For anything engineering in New York, I would look at RIT or RPI. Though SUNY Albany has a fairly good science course as well if you're looking for something a little lower on the price scale.
Have we only got one apple?
Yes. Why?
Okay, it doesn't really matter actually.
Stream Up, if you are super introvert and have like people issues, RPI in the Warren Hall is basically a nerd housing for nerds at a nerd school. Like everyone at RPI is kind of an introvert because it's a tech school and you have to be very, very good to get in. So most of them are pretty much study hounds. Warren is where the introverts who can't fit into, you know, that kind of society end up going. And they have a fantastic culture there where you can get a good bit of socialization when you want it without it being pressed on you. So I can speak highly of Warren Hall at RPI. That being Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in Troy, New York. What? Blinding silverfish. Okay, so punching the walls is not a good way to detect silverfish. Flying silverfish? What the... See you later, Skullface Man. I'm in a grove biome. Skull Crusher 1005, it's going pretty good. Test received, Adams. Gideon Seymour for certain values of fun. My class video? What are you talking about, Pythor? Ah. How was it different? I don't know, it's been a little while since I did a Minecraft video. I've been focused on the live streaming and, you know, getting over feeling like a terrible human being who doesn't deserve to be on the face of this earth. So I thought I came back and made a fairly normal video. But if it's different in a good way, I want to know. And if it's different in a bad way, well, I want to know anyway so that I can change it. Gideon, that sounds like a lot of fun. Combat-focused packs are few and far between. I just hope that the tools are available to make the combat happen. Then again, I'm really picky about my mod packs. I like very Magitech. So I see most of the combat packs out there focus on, like, you know, flans or something like that, and I lose interest. Skull Crusher, it's just how I feel sometimes. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it's simply fact. I, at times, do not think very highly of myself. I know that it's not right, but I also know that trying to pretend it doesn't exist is not the right way to deal with it. And trying to hide it from my fan base is even worse. Okay, so different in a positive way. I like this. You have a natural reinforced 1. Deadly World's random bits of water. Nice. Sounds good, Gideon. Strew 'em up. The treatments out there are very effective for me. They're also very expensive in America. That's part of why I started the Patreon, was because some people were insisting that they wanted to help me with my treatment. And I'm getting help, but sometimes remembering to take a pill is hard. And then you decide, well, I don't deserve to be happy, so you don't take your pills. And I don't think it's so much that more people are, at least as a percentage of the population, we're not having more people with depression. It's just becoming more and more of a acceptable thing to talk about. For as sad as I am about the entire Robin Williams situation, I'm pretty happy that, you know, the awareness of it is being raised by this whole situation. Can I even use stalactites for anything? No. Why did I bring those back with me? That sounds interesting, Gideon. Also sounds like something that will not be multiplayer friendly. Oh, whoops. I made some accidental invar. That's okay. I'm going to make more, intentionally. One emerald, 11 diamond, whole bunch of redstone and lapis and other goodies. Yay, goodies. Okay, I needed at least some tin gears. I really want a hopper to feed my smeltery. And to make a hopper, you need a tin gear. Specifically a thermal expansion tin gear in this pack. Poof. Yay! Alright. Lead, thankfully, does not alloy with anything. So we're going to cook up the rest of the iron. Wow. Who pronounces it like that? And the rest of the lead. Poof, poof. Thank you for the follow. Tomato Yum? I missed a Tomato Yum. That's sad. And Martin. SPG034 Crash Landing is a YouTube series now. If you want to see more of me playing Crash Landing, check out my YouTube. Okie dokie, how are we doing here? Also, you definitely want to check out the YouTube. There's going to be a vlog coming out later today where I have a very big announcement to make. That big news that I've been teasing for, 2 weeks now. Finally going to put that out there. Yes, Adam. Big news. Nope. No details, Skull Crusher. You will have to wait and see. I am an evil, evil person.
Hello, what?
I know his brother who?
What?
Sorry, stupid joke. What?
Oh, I'm asking. What just happened?
Ah. I have no idea.
Oh, the gold oreberry bush. That makes sense.
Nice. Congrats. Skull Crusher 1005? I just did. Poke, after playing Blood and Bones, I think Iamas actually has the win for the evil right now. Jaded and Iskand are at least fair. Blood and Bones comes out, you know, random. You die and have no idea why. There's nothing you did wrong. So far from what I've seen out of Gideon's running red pack, it's fair if, you know, a little bit of wanting to make you smash your face into the wall when you see some of the recipe changes. But that's not a bad thing. I mean, it sounds like a bad thing, but it's not actually. Trust me. Boop, 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 doo. Need to fix my stuff. Really? Freaking Ninja Centaur. Walk outside, turn around to face the spider that I could hear, and then get killed by the centaur I couldn't.
Nice.
Wrecked indeed, Cacpix. Poof. Alright. Time to chop down all the trees. That would be a fun one. Hey, Xmas, do you know how to create, like, a death counter command for...
Yep.
Yeah, and have it reset every stream?
I'm not sure if there's a way to make it reset, but I could do it manually.
Okay. Middle Claw, I have my server admin looking for a death counter scoreboard. We've been mostly just getting the server stable.
Do you want me to make it now?
Sure, go for it. If you don't mind doing the research.
Well, I know how to make it. It's just the resetting.
Okay. Go for it. Saf, what is the status on finding us a death counter scoreboard anyway?
Wasn't looking for one, but I will now.
Maybe I talked to Dak about... yeah, maybe I talked to the other guy about that.
Do you have any particular wording that you wanted?
I don't know. How about just, wrecked with a couple of exclamation points and then Purple Mentat has died X times this stream? Hello, Mankini Raid. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Ruin Wolf. If he's here. No, you're not a bad person. Not at all, Stream Up. It is definitely an illness that is different from person to person. hosting me. Interesting. That's cool. I don't even know how that works. I am such the Twitch nub. Welcome, Raiders. You're gonna need to do that like another 7 times.
I think I won't. That would probably spam the chat.
Yeah.
I'll let you off. I'll let you off these 7 deaths.
Alright. Thought Nightbot was always turbo. I gotta get some of these people I know from the Mankini channel into this mumble with us sometimes. Thank you, Ozyar, for letting me know about that. Strumop, most likely yes. But yeah, like we were saying as we were continuing to chat about depression, it is definitely an illness that varies from person to person, both in severity and duration and just everything. So, very individual. There's no magic bullet, and there's no one diagnosis fits all when it comes to that issue. Pokemon Master, what are you going to work on for a mod? I'm just imagining you, Gamer Jamie, bringing up the rear with, like, riding up on a tiny little tricycle, waving your raid flag for reasons.
Wearing a mankini.
Yes, wearing a mankini. A purple sparkly mankini. Thank you for the follows, Thorgrim, That Guy 910, and Olson. At least I'm going to assume that's how I pronounce your name, because it's fun for me. Morphing, it doesn't have. It does not have the morph mod. This is Ultra Hard Survival by Wild. That is absolutely correct, Alzier. A lot of people think I just sleep a lot or something, and it's actually depression talking. Thank you, Joe M69, for the follow. And now you can never unsee it, Poke. See you later, Skullcrusher. Thank you, MobSlayers123, for the follow. And Cycladic Crash. Interesting take on the name there. Strumop, yes, that is like, I would love to be a therapist to help people with their problems, but I way overinvest emotionally in people that around me that have issues, and it would tear me apart. Closet Stoner? Or Closet Storm. That's closest storm. Wow, I fail. New follower whose name I'm not going to say out loud. Polymorphon, thank you for following. Thank you, thank you. Lewis Hutch, if I could change anything to Buildcraft, I don't know, I haven't checked out Buildcraft, like, the latest in a while. I've basically used it for its fillers and for its floodgates in 1.6. Keep it PG in here, please. Thank you. You know what? I might... Oh, you know what? It's nighttime. I gotta... Crud. Run, 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 run. I think so, Mob Slayers. It's fun. Especially on full difficulty. We are playing on what I will affectionately refer to as scared little wimp mode. Because, well, it's a server. It's supposed to be fun, not punishing. Of course, if you talk to Xmas, he will tell you that the server is not fun. And that he is hereby on protest. Thank you, Wolf100, for the follow. Middle Claw, I've had some inappropriate nicks myself in the past. So, I think it's just coming from a place of being immature and thinking that immature things are hilarious. And sometimes immature things are hilarious, so can't even argue with that. Stream up, you don't get into the field unless you are, you know, somewhat damaged yourself. It's just kind of a fact. It does not pay well enough for what you deal with. Add this to the wall of shame. We've got a good collection going on. What do you guys think? What are you talking about? This is my, you know, this is a completely organized chest. I know exactly where everything is in this base. No longer need these. Go throw them away. Boo-boo. I guess it's time for... more mining. I need to get my hands on... Well, hang on. What's it take to make a machine frame? Can I get started on Thumbcraft? I mean, thermal expansion? No, I need Alamite before I can do thermal expansion.
Which is why I'm down here getting Obsidian.
Which means I need Obsidian, and to mine Obsidian... Well, I don't mine Obsidian. I make it in a Smeltery, because it's just simpler. So, the easiest way to do that is actually going to be a portable tank, which can be created with standard materials. Good. So I'm going to make myself a hardened portable tank. Then we're going to go find more lava. Invar, pour. 30, 27, so I'm going to need 3 ingots out of that. What the heck is this? I have to assume that's a bug? No? What? What just happened? I poured 1 ingot out and it gave me 10.
Yeah, I threw my... I put 12 in and I got 39.
I have to assume lag?
I don't think so. It doesn't happen for any other ingots.
Just Invar. Huh. That's weird. I do have Skype, but I don't add random people. Sorry, Mob Slayers. Alright. Well. I'm not going to abuse it, Cacpix. It's not how I do things. $10. Okay. So I'm going to have an extra 27 Invar when this is over.
The Invar doesn't double if it's in the block.
I'm sorry?
If you pour it into a block, it doesn't double.
Yes, but I had 3 that I needed to extract by not block.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, There were 30 ingots in there, and I will have 30 ingots when I am done. It was time to build a trash can anyway. Goodbye, Invar.
What happened to that nature essence we had Christmas?
Mob Slayers, if you join the server, you are welcome to settle nearby and join in on the group fun. However, I am only accepting Patreon donations for the server at this time, which means you will not be able to join until September the 8th, because your card will not actually be charged until September the 3rd. And you'll be able to join from the 8th to the 8th of each month.
Oh, I made it into moss stone so I could scan it on craft.
It really does just seem like there's more people available to watch this sort of thing later in the day. I might adjust my stream schedule a bit later. Start around now and run for 3 hours instead of be finished an hour from now.
That's very good for me as well.
That is a sad state of affairs, Lewis King 50. I need glass. Alright, let's make a couple of stacks of glass. Good morning, drop tables. Middle Claw, that's basically what it is. If you are a Patreon supporter, then you get to join in on this server. This server is an extra benefit to being a Patreon supporter of me. That is the entire purpose of the server. It is not a subscription to the server, it is supporting me and an extra benefit. Stream up, believe it or not, I have no college education. Drop tables, yeah, the issue was coming from special AI. Oh boy. Heat, Esian, do we need to step in there? Is there a problem? And the lag kicks in. There seems to be momentary lag spikes at certain points, but it's always temporary. It's not like continuing block lag anymore, and it never shows up on the TPS report.
Right.
So, we're not quite sure where that's coming from, but we're investigating it. I'm just making sure that there's not a problem there, Heat. I'm glad that you guys are getting along. You. Give me one of these. And I suppose while I'm at it, I should really make myself... I need one of you. You can go away, so can you. Ah! I am getting annoyed by the amount of tin gears required in this pack. Oh, whoops. I did that wrong. Stream up. I am definitely well read. I am very much self-educated. But school was not something I had, I mean, higher education is not something I had the opportunity for at the appropriate time in my life. And then I made another swing at it recently, but the federal government shutdown cost me my funding for college last September. Something I'm still a little bit bitter about. Our country is kind of borked. But I don't want to talk about that in detail right now. That's depressing. Thank you for the follow, 123 Josiah. Also Hellfire Archer and SK Team 16. And anyone else I missed. I think I got y'all though. No, this is not the place. This should be the place. Yep, here we go. What? Ah, lava monster in the lava. Where you at, lava monster? I can't see him. Ah. There we go. There we go. And I'm gonna die soon. Look at those giant blood spatters on the ground. Thank you, Crypto Monk, for the follow. Alright, let's head back back to the surface. What time we got? It is daytime. Good, I can go get some water. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys a fun, cool way to make obsidian. Well, thank you, StreamUp. I appreciate that quite a lot. Middle claw, that's pretty funny, actually. The light at the end of the tunnel has been turned off. I am entertained. Alright, I think, if I remember correctly, you can place a smeltery facing like so. And this will allow you to pour liquids into your smeltery. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to dump a whole bunch of lava into it. Yes, now I have 16 buckets of lava in there. I just need to go get 16 buckets of water, stick it in the smeltery with it, and it will alloy into liquid obsidian. Thank you for the follow, Dude High and Pollux. No, actually, I did take what you said as very uplifting for me, so Though your comment did remind me of playing not Gaia Spelter, Tom Zarek in the Battlestar Galactica board game, as you can sacrifice a unit of population to increase anything as his special once-a-game power. There we go. And now I have 32 ingots of molten obsidian in my smeltery. Fantastic. Who needs a diamond pick to make alamite anyway? Thank you, Axeth. Thank you, The Lanky, for following. Alright. So I want 14 blocks of it. Or, no, not 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 blocks of it so that I can make another portal. And, hang on. How do I make my alamite again? Alamite is 5 aluminium, 2 iron, and 2 obsidian. Well, that sucks. That sucks a bit. Anyway, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8. And that's all the aluminum I have. Because the rest have already turned into brass. I've seen one death creeper. I didn't see it go off. I just killed it. I need more aluminum. Alright. But let's double check the numbers here. So 5 aluminum, 2 iron, and 2 obsidian will make me some. But it doesn't say how much in there, so I gotta look up here. Will make me 3? Yeah. Will make me 3 molten alamite. That'll be enough to make a pickaxe head, which I can at least use in the Nether. So, probably just make a pickaxe out of alamite for now. Not go any further than that. That's 6. You know what? We're going to turn all of the aluminum and iron I can into alamite. I think that's just going to be the better idea long term. Yeah. Because I can make more obsidian easy. But I'm going to need a good bit of alamite to be able to make myself... to be able to get a pickaxe that will survive long enough to get a better pickaxe in the Nether. Plus, alamite is required for machine frames. If I want to get any sort of tech going at all, I need alamite. Welcome to Ultra Hard Survival, the pack that hates you and wants you to suffer. Silver doesn't alloy with anything, right? Silver alloys with gold into electrum, but I have no gold in there right now, so I can safely put in silver. It's like, I know silver does something, but I don't remember what.
Electrum and gold.
Yep, I got it now. Thank you for the follow, Remiges. I absolutely agree, Streamop. Drop tables, yes. You want to see... Here, let me show you what it takes to get a blood altar. Blood altar requires 4 smooth stone, no problem. Nether furnace, not a big deal. Thaumium, which you know how to make thaumium. I assume he hasn't changed that. And infused diamond. To get infused diamond, you need gold essence and obsidian essence around your diamond. So, obsidian seeds require 4 obsidian and regular essence. Regular essence is 4 weak essence, and weak essence is 4 dust. To get the weak infusion stone, you need a hoe of growth. And then the gold essence, hang on. Gold seed, I believe, requires, yes, strong essences, which is 4 regulars, which is 4 weak, which is 4 dust. Yeah. You're not getting into blood magic anytime soon in this pack. You have to basically get halfway through Thaumcraft before you can even start it. And I don't have a single bit of Thaumcraft the shards yet. I haven't found a single shard. It's a bit of a pain in my butt. 3 ingots of alemite, obsidian, lead, brass, 3 aluminum, 14 iron, 8 silver. I need 2 more aluminium before I can actually make more. Alright. But that's okay. 3 alemite will get me a pickaxe head, if nothing else. And I think that I'll only make the alemite pickaxe head this time around. Because that will allow me to mine cobalt and ardite, I believe, in this pack. What I should do, though, before I go to the nether, is, or make that alemite pickaxe head, is I should find myself a slime island and get myself some slimes. For the toolbars.
If you find one of those, would you mind giving me some slime?
Not at all. Have you guys seen a slime island yet?
I haven't.
I'm looking at my map and I'm not seeing one anywhere. So, it might be time to make a boat and do some serious exploring. That's kind of lame, yeah. I'm planning on doing quite a bit of magical crops as soon as I can. I definitely grew a couple of large oak trees in Running Red, so those have not been nerfed. Ah, you can't craft essence seeds in this one. That's a shame. There was a version of magical crops you could, but it's been a long time since I've played with it. There we are. Yeah, we can sleep through this night. At least I can. Yes, he is, Rune. 6 is a mod everywhere.
Do you use the slime for the tool rod or the binding?
Tool rod. Welcome back,
Use
Skullface Man.
Use for the binding then.
Whatever's the best. I mean, I tend to look things up every time I use them, so.
I always use paper for the binding.
Paper works. You get less durability that way.
I like being able to add the diamond to it.
I prefer having having thaumium if I've gotten that far, and if I'm going to be making an endgame pickaxe, I have. Or obsidian for the triple reinforced, because you get more out of it that way.
Right.
But if you're using, at that point, if you're making an endgame, then you're going to use manulin for the rod, and you're already going to have double reinforced. So the obsidian is, do you want reinforced, or do you want a different modifier? Hang on. I don't want you there. I want you there. I want an ingot cast, and I want a tool rod cast. So I'm going to make 2 alemite ingots, and then I'm going to make an iron tool rod. Well, no, I'm going to try to get some slime, I think. Blast. Alright, well, even the basic slime, I believe the green slime has a 1.5 modifier, which is a little better than the iron, but it's probably not enough better to justify going and getting slimes for it. Yeah. Iron's a 1.3, so... I don't know if I'm willing to wait that long. Okay, so I need to use my prayer at noon. Will there be any sort of indication that I can use it now? And how much healing is it?
I think it's like 1.5 hearts.
Wow. So basically it's not.
Yeah.
And this is why everyone just dies.
Yep.
Does maybe the silver egg make it a lot better?
That is... I don't know, but it is definitely better.
Alright, you know what? I gotta look up Cluckington prayers. People don't know exactly how this works. I will find out. Yeah, prayers seem kind of pointless. Blue slime is better. Oh, I already had one. Whoops. I even have the cast already. Double whoops.
I got half a heart from that prayer.
I'm pretty sure this pack does not have morph. I have gained no morphs, and holding the tilde button does nothing. Alright, so yeah, we're going to focus on getting some healing potions going, I think, for that. Goodbye, pickaxe.
Did you say at some point that you made a watering can?
No, I didn't actually make one.
Okay.
Yeah, because I doubt you have the water essence you need yet.
Yeah.
As you need to be fairly deep into Thaumcraft to make that in this pack.
Because that'd go really good with our secret.
Your secret?
Evil.
Your secret evil?
Yeah, you'd hate us if we told you what we found.
Oh?
Yep.
Go on. I can do with a little more hate in my day.
4 aluminum oreberry bushes.
Nice. Congratulations. I don't know what you're talking about, magical crops, not Thaumcraft in this pack. You have to have Thaumcraft to get into magical crops. Pardon me. Ah, sorry about that, folks. I tried to hit the mute button in time.
Yes, bless you.
I can tell it's getting on towards fall. Allergies are kicking in. Time to start taking my Zyrtec again. It's probably my favorite season, but it's also the one I sneezed the most in. So, catch-22, I guess. Sorry about that, Strum-Up. Very, very sorry. So sorry. Hey, at least it's better than Runewolf and his screams. Oops.
I don't know, at least his screams are attractive.
There's a lava monster there, but I can't shoot it yet. The hilarious bit, Xmas, is that we could see that. Thank you for the follow, Menutza? I have no idea. I am bad with names. Yeah, I'm lucky that I don't have migraines. I've seen friends of mine deal with them, and they do not look like fun. Okay. Centaurs, where are you? I know you're out here waiting for me to lower my guard. Squeaky, thank you for the follow. There. You're not paranoid if they really are out to get you. Gideon, this pack normally also has the gases mod and a couple of other nasty things going on for it. The Deadly World stuff is kind of low if you've turned off the gases the way we have. Asian seems to be having some serious issues with centaurs. Well, no, I, haven't gotten towards my plans for the beach yet. I've been busy, like, surviving. I mean, that's not important or anything, I guess, but... Really, what's living for? Poof. There we go. Now I've got some obsidian going on. And a fairly nice pickaxe with reinforced 3 on it.
I take it you didn't manage to find a slime?
I ended up just making an iron tool rod because a 1.3 modifier was good enough for me. And I know that there is, in fact, better than... honestly, I'm not in a terrible spot to hit up the Nether. But before I do that, I want to get a proper chest piece. And maybe a scythe. Yes, precisely. Healing, quote, quote. Oh, we're sleeping. Okay. In I go. Working on it, Heat. And I'm awake. Well, yes, drop tables, but that's what cliffs are for. You're welcome, Heat. Bump. Ah, I knew there were backpacks.
What are you doing down there?
Well, Creeper blew it up earlier, so I've just been using it as a pit to hold all of the bad guys. And one hit me through the door.
He's keeping his own private death chamber. That's what he's doing. Alright, so sneak and break to equip. Sneak and right-click ground with empty hand to unequip. Press B to open while equipped. Backpacks are huge! It's kind of nice. I am happy about this situation. Better storage is worth checking out, guys, if you haven't yet. There. Full iron armor. I feel immune to vanilla threats.
Purple, do you have a spare cotton seed?
What kind of seed?
Cotton. Unless we already have one.
What kind of seed?
Cotton.
Cotton. Yeah, I do. You just have to come get it.
I'm just gonna see if we actually have any.
Forgive me, I'm just torturing centaurs.
Now, let's see what happens when you die with a backpack. Okay, goes away. Now, I want to go down there and see if it fell on the ground. Yes, I did that intentionally. I'm testing. 1 wool, 7 leather, and 1 gold is not expensive. I want to see if it drops to the ground when you die. It does, and it's immune to lava. That's kind of nice. That is actually super nice. So if it's immune to lava, it's probably immune to explosions as well. FBen112, Lemon Cake Knight, thank you for the follow. I've got about 20 minutes more, Carl T. To put it on... Okay, so let me show you guys how the backpack works, as I'm learning as I go. Catch you later, Cacpix. Alright, so if I hold shift and right click, I put it on the ground. If I hold shift and left click to break it, I put it on. I can put it down and then just break it. And I can pick it up. Or I can put it back down. So you can actually carry multiple backpacks with you. You can also make an ender backpack. I don't know what the difference is, or how you can't make one. And a thaumaturgist backpack, which gives you a V discount of 2%. You also can't seem to make that. You might have to research those through Thaumcraft itself. Anyway, backpacks are pretty cool. Yeah, I saw that drop tables on my way out. Unfortunately, your stuff does not automatically go into the backpack while you die. At least I imagine it doesn't. So you're going to want to make sure that you actually put things away before you die. And you need to get back to, you know, recollect them, obviously. So, I think I want better than stone sword before I jump into the nether. Thank you, Lewis King 50, for that information. Backpacks are pretty cool. Better storage is awesome. You know what? It is time to move past stone tools entirely. I am done with you, stone tools. I do not like you. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. I need an axe head, though, before I go any further. So I can make myself a proper Tico iron axe. Thank you for the follow, Alcier. I'm probably not going to tackle the nether today, guys. That'll be next time, which will be tomorrow. Or maybe later tonight if I get saucy and feel like streaming. Boo. Hatchet. One hatchet, one shovel. 24 durability iron axe. Can die screaming. No. Crypto Monk, I want a brewing station. And to make a brewing stand, I need blaze rods. Because, wait a second, what was that? What are you? Hardcore Ender expansion brewing stand. Right, the enhanced brewing stand. Ah, this has hardcore Ender expansion too? Well, won't be going to the end anytime soon, that's for certain. Thank you for the follow, Lacey19. Yeah, eerie biome spread. But that's good because it gives us a source of angry zombies. The lily pad of growth. Hang on. Doesn't that require, you know, Xenos? I'm seeing neither reliquary nor Xenos reliquary or anything like that in the mod list. Yes, Gideon Seymour, that is correct. However, it's going to be a while before I can do that. Wow, thank you for the follow, Bobo Babe. Maddie, Tested Blade. Yeah, there's no Xenos in this. Crypto Monk, yes, I am primarily a YouTuber. Twitch is my side gig. Do I use one of my Alamite ingots to make myself an Alamite sword? Or do I stick with what I already have and just make an iron sword? Actually, you know what? Before I go into the nether, I want a cutlass. I don't like regular swords. I would much prefer to have a cutlass. So, I need to go and do some serious exploring and find myself a village with a full guard. Yep, it's time to do some overworld exploring, folks. I was wrong about being ready to visit the nether. So until I visit the nether, I will stick with some stone swords. Because these are good enough for traveling the overworld. Wow. Lots of people chatting. Not able to quite keep up right at the moment, folks, as I'm preparing for a journey. There we go. Thinking 4 boats. We'll see how boats play with this server. They tend to be a bit derpy on most servers. Maybe I'll get... Oh, boat stack. Yes, yes, Joe Sidley, I died. In fact, intentionally. Alright, have you guys seen a server, a village anywhere, I mean?
I haven't.
Good morning, Stace. Yes, it is. However, I've got an Alamite pickaxe with an Obsidian binding. So I'm getting somewhere. Yes, there is the punt, which it wouldn't be too terribly hard to make. And what was the other one? It's all the way at the bottom. The Whitehall, which requires 3 punts. That's actually cute. And then you can make the Hoy with 3 Whitehalls.
Nice.
And that's the top tier. Sure, why not? Drop tables. Your card would not be charged by Patreon until the end of the month. You would get access on the 8th of September until the 8th of October. We are likely to move to a 1.7.10 pack as soon as a nice, stable, tested, and ready one is available. Oh, so you're saying I should stick with the punt or the Whitehall? Okay. Hey, I got my first weak essence. 4 more and I'll be able to make something. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not following in-game chat. Good night. Good night, Strumop. I need a bunch more wool. Should go find some sheep. I'm going to be finding some sheep. I should make myself some shears. Oh, hello. And lag death. That was stupid. Now I'm stuck in my own wall. And can't see. What the heck? Where am I? It took me to spawn. Why did it take me to spawn? Well, people are building rather close to spawn, aren't they? Definitely trying to take advantage of that, torch.
Yep.
Come on, server. This is really not the time. I'm already frustrated. I don't need you screwing up more.
It's still odd how it's not showing up on the TPS either.
Yeah, and it's only entities that are lagging, and it seems to be Grimoire of Gaia. I don't know if it's Zombie Awareness, if it's Grimoire of Gaia 2, but one of these mods related to entities is causing lag and needs to go. And I'm stuck in the ground, under spawn, waiting for me to pop up. Well, we can try going without zombie awareness next. I know that that one can be a server killer. Yes, DJ Cameo. We're going to research it through Opus. We are actually aware of how to track these things down.
I just did a purge. It should be better now.
I think you might have purged away Asian's and Heat's bed, but, I mean, boat. Because those are entities.
No, I didn't do any item entities, just the animals.
Okay. It's there for a reason, Poke. You will see why when I do my stream. I mean my Let's Play. That was frustrating. Okay. So, as I was saying, I need to make some shears so I can shear some shoops. I thought I confirmed it when I put up the video, but I guess I didn't quite make that clear. Yeah, I'll wait for the next night before I do that, so that I can rebind to it as soon as I move it. Alright, anybody have a sheep farm that I can come steal some wool out of?
Not us.
Running around, looking for shoops. Sace, where are your people? That is not your people. That is Penzik. Hello, Penzik. Egg. Well, there's a cliff shoop, but I kind of... why do they got to be down there? Okay, fine. Geronimo! Oh my! I didn't know it was like that. So that's not a real skeleton, huh? Weird. Well, I tried to be shoop friendly, and then I accidentally blew them all up.
I would ask how your day is going. According to the way you've been sounding, not too good.
It was going fine until I had some annoyances with the centaurs. Just, I don't like dying to technical issues. It frustrates and annoys me.
I think I'm winning in death still. I have 11.
We need to get that death counter in. Though I have had Xmas start keeping track of mine on stream. I think he failed to get the last two, though. There you go.
What was that about failing? Hi.
Hi.
Catch that.
Yeah, yeah. You only needed a reminder, that's all.
Yep.
Hey, more shoops. And now they're cold shoops. Wow, all of the shoops. Lots and lots of naked shoop. I think I have found your home, Sace. The land of your people. I don't even know if he's still on the channel, but... $25 wool so far. Actually, 29, if I count the light gray. Well, good. Now they can huddle together for warmth.
Getting sulfur annoys me.
Drop tables, yes. If you shear a cow with force shears from Darkcraft, you will get leather. And sometimes tears. Poison 333, yes, you can melt down cobble in the high oven, but that's next episode. The tears are actually a legitimate progression item, too. I don't remember what they're used for, but...
In Darkcraft, I do believe they're used for upgrading your book.
Ah, thank you. Bullocks, there's no easy way of turning wool into string. And I'm fresh out of cotton, and I have no string.
I have a pulverizer if you want to use that.
How the...
No. I'm kind of wondering how you've managed to get a pulverizer already. Then again, you guys probably play a lot more. You probably play a lot more on this server than I have time to.
No, I've only been on the amount of time that you've been on. I just sort of rushed it. Plus, we're working in a team of 2.
Yeah, but I'm really slow.
Yeah, the alumite requirement is pretty intense. Between that and a dynamo to power it.
Aluminum or berry bush probably helps with that.
Yeah, I suppose if you sat on that with a watering... Well, you don't have a watering can, so...
Anyway, did you want to use the, whatchamacallit?
No. Chimpanzee the squirrel? Unlikely. Doors can be broken, Adams. Maybe I'll build myself an iron door at some point, but I'm pretty happy cutting my way in and out of my base for now. Right, crafting station doesn't work with inventory tweaks. I keep forgetting. Alright, I've made myself the majestic white hall. Let us travel the world in style. I'm a little bit loath to take all of this. Oh, it is night. Let us take a nap and then travel the world. Oh, actually, hang on. It's night. I can move my bed. Let's take a nap and then travel the world in style. Sace, I will probably do something like that later. Okay, time to go exploring briefly. Actually, you know what? It is 11 a.m. It's about time that I finish up the stream and go take care of some other things. There's a werecat coming at me. There's a werecat that's now dead.
This eerie biome is getting bigger.
They do that. They do cap out, though. I just want to see the White Hall.
So do I. That's why I'm right behind you.
Wow. And I'm stuck on it. This is a pretty intense boat.
Can you use those chests in it?
Don't think so. Okay, I'm actually rather pleased with this. This is fun. No, it does not appear. Oh, yep, they do. The chests do work. This is awesome. I am happy. Alright, I'm going to sail off into the sunrise. So, I'll be back tomorrow morning with more of the server play, or maybe something else. Depends on what you guys say to the information I will be releasing in the vlog later on today. Should have more Crash Landing tomorrow. I'll be starting a Running Red Let's Play. Maybe this week, maybe next week. We'll see. More Mark of the Ninja, more Don't Starve. Be working on all this. So, thank you very much for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern, which is, I think, 1 p.m. UTC for you international viewers. See you next time.